Welcome back. Different camera angle. Try it out. A bit close to my fucking mug, but whatever. It is what it is. We are 53 days out today. Today is Tuesday. We're gonna hit chest today. More of the same. What you gotta understand is it's every day. I'm not a huge believer in days off, but my body says so. I will take them. Tendinitis in the right elbow is acting up, so we gotta be careful with that. Can't really do arms, which is not good. I mean, I can't do biceps. I can probably get away with triceps. So we're gonna probably do chest and tris today. But we'll see how the tricep. We'll see how the elbow feels when doing triceps. Goal today is to hit high volume, high reps. Same as usual. We'll go 10 to 15 total sets. So we'll do incline. We'll do flies. Machine flies. We'll do cable flies, high and low. And probably some flat machine press. So if you think about it, that's 4, 8, 12, 16. It's like 16 cents. So that'll be the goal. Triceps, we would do a flat bar tricep push down, an over the head tricep extension. That's a machine I like to use, works real well. Maybe rope tricep push downs, pull down, extensions, whatever you want to call them. Maybe those tend to bother the elbow a little bit when it's in this in the condition it's in. So we'll see. Then we'll do cardio. We'll throw some abs in there. 35 minutes on a bike. Fully sweatshirted up. Sweatpants, sweatshirt. Get as good a sweat going as we can. Without getting the heart rate over 120. Today, all I've had so far, well, let's see. At about, let's think for a minute. At about 8 o'clock last night, I had 6 ounces ground turkey, a cup of basmati rice. Actually, no, it was a cup of brown rice and a cup of green vegetables. And then at about 11 o'clock, I had a 50-gram protein shake. And then 2 o'clock, I had another protein shake. And then this morning, 6 a.m., I had a Fairlife Power Core protein shake. So the carbs are low, energy's low. Well, we're gonna go do what we gotta do anyway. Then I think I'm gonna take a fucking nap today. of the gym, I'll go home, I'll have about 10 egg whites, some cream of rice, and a protein shake. And then I'll take a nap. Today is opening day for girls softball. So we got girls softball tonight. My daughter is playing. But she was injured practicing the other day. Caught a hard ground ball, hit the thumb, hyperextended a little bit. So, you know how that goes. So, I don't think she's fully recovered yet. So, she'll be on the sideline cheering her team on. And I will be out on the field coaching. It is what it is. It's a part of life. We have ups, we have downs. You try to have more ups than downs, and when you have a down, you try to learn from it and get better. So, that's where we're at. What else? Supplements I'm still taking is the methylene blue, vitamin K2, D3. Yeah, K2, D3, multivitamin. I think one of it, one a day. Carnitine, CLA. Did I say methylene blue? Methylene blue. I take a non-stim hydroxycut. Does it help? Doesn't it help? I have no idea. We'll see. Creatine, protein, pre-workout. Take an iron pill. Take HMB. I think that's it. Pretty sure that's it. Food-wise, I think I'm in at around 2,500 calories a day. So that's still the plan. Cardio is 35 minutes a day, every day. I tend to skip cardio on leg day. But we will see how we're looking. If we think that we need to hit legs on cardio on legs day, that we will, depending on the physique and how we're looking. Now, I know my overall weight hasn't changed much, but the physique has gotten leaner, which tells me we're like still recomping. So, you know, while I'm losing a little fat here and there, man, a little muscle here and there, probably doing a 1-for-1 deal. So the number won't change much. But physique will. Proportions will. I am feeling a bit tired today, not gonna lie. We are definitely feeling it. Bit shot. It's busy last night at work, so plus the calorie deficit. I was supposed to have a cheat day yesterday, and leg days is my cheat day. Post workout is supposed to be my cheat meal, and I didn't have it. There's a reason why my coach says to have the cheat meal, because the legs are very taxing, and when they're that taxing, you need the extra food to recoup to feel good the next day, and thus not doing that got me feeling like shit. So, it is what it is. This is where it gets more difficult. But you do what you gotta do. And you continue to push. You remember your why. You stay disciplined. You continue to push. I'm going through a huge life transition at the moment as well. Where I just finalized the divorce. I'm divorced. I have 2 beautiful daughters that I love and adore. I had to give my house to my ex-wife. I have to buy a new house. I'm most likely going to be doing a lateral transfer from one department to another. So, almost like a new life. We're doing our first bodybuilding show here. And what is that, like 6-ish weeks? 7, 14, 21. Less than 6 weeks, 5.5 weeks out, something like that. New house, essentially new career. New way of living. So, quite a transition for me. But this happens in life. Things change. You adapt and you overcome. All my double dogs know what's up. You adapt and overcome. You make the best of your situation. And you try to improve every day. That's what we're doing. We're just trying to improve every day. One thing I noticed is I'm moving slower. I'm not rushing so much. I don't have the added pressure and anxiety of having to account for every minute of my day, where I am, what I'm doing, who I spoke to, who I looked at, who looked at me. So that's a nice pressure now to deal with, because that was a pressure I dealt with for 15 years. So I actually feel a level of stress relief. So I'm actually able to move slower in life and kind of take my time with things. And a great example is when I go to the supermarket. In the past, I'd rush in there, get all the things I fucking need, get the hell out so I can get back, so I can't have to deal with, oh, why did it take me so long? Why did it take me so long? One thing I can't stand is people questioning my integrity or questioning me. Why did it take so long? What difference does it make? Because I walked slow. I looked at sales. Like, I should not have to explain that. No one should have to explain that. Now, if you did take a while and your wife or your husband goes, hey, bet everything go well, you get everything we needed? Yep, okay. And you could leave it on them to say, oh my God, this, that, and the third, this took forever, that took forever, whatever the case may be. But when you jump on somebody immediately, every day, every time, on every situation, it begins to wear. And they either A, rebel, or B, they try to adapt to it. So me adapting to that type of behavior was rushing, pushing, getting moving fast, get it done. And I think that's a negative thing for someone to experience and a negative way to live. The anxiety created from that could be detrimental to many people. So I've definitely slowed down the way I walk, the way I move, the way I talk. Obviously, sometimes I'm super excited and I start motor mouthing and spewing, but generally speaking, I'm living slower, calmer, more relaxed than ever before my whole entire life. And it's really nice. So, just something to think about. When I'm in the gym, I'm not rushing to my workouts. It's my time. I take my time. I'm not in there to gossip and bullshit and hang out and not train. I'm in there training. But I'm not rushing, feeling a level of anxiety and stress while training. The gym for me is therapy. Training for me is therapy. Pushing myself is therapy. I enjoy every second of my time when I'm in the gym. I enjoy every second of my time while exercising. While I may not look happy in the gym, it's just I'm focused. But I am by no means in a bad mood when I'm in the gym. The gym is my temple. It is my chapel. It is my therapy. It is my favorite place to be. In the gym, training, pushing my body to its limit, and improving myself. I absolutely love training in the gym. That's why it's hard for me to take days off. It truly is difficult. But that's my time. I'm going to go. I'm going to hit the gym. My coach just sent me a voice message trying to hear what's going on, see what kind of updates we got. Like I always say, fuck the haters. Fuck the naysayers. Fuck anyone who does not support you. If you have somebody that's always bringing you down, always causing you stress, always questioning you, always looking for other people's opinions. If you say to somebody, yo man, this, or hey babe, this is X, Y, and Z, and they go to another dude and ask him, hey, and he goes, yeah, no, it's X, Y, and Z. Oh, okay, alright, just making sure. They don't trust you, they don't respect you. And while you may not notice it now, it will eventually wear you the fuck out. And it will wear down on your fucking soul. You will live your life with a level of pressure and anxiety that will only turn into other things. If you have a partner that second guesses everything you say or do, I'm sorry to tell you this, but they're not the fucking one. And this goes for women, this goes for men, this goes for your friends, family members. Fuck that. If I tell somebody, a friend of mine, my girlfriend, if I tell my mother, my cousin, my wife, if I tell anybody, hey, the sky is gray today because of X, Y, and Z, and they go, are you sure? Really? Okay, yeah, whatever. And then some fucking schmuck, some stranger, someone else that they barely know, or as far as you know, they barely know, or they just whatever, says the sky is gray because of X, Y, and Z, the same thing you said, and they're like, oh, okay, cool, alright, yeah. Alright, oh wow, I didn't know, really, okay, cool. Fuck that bitch. Male or female, fuck them, dude. They don't trust you, and they certainly don't respect you. Now, I'm not saying everyone needs to trust and respect you, but if you're a decent person and you've never done anything that's, out of left field type shit, and your person doesn't respect you, man, get the fuck out while you can. Because the longer you stay in, the more it costs. And I'm not talking monetarily, I'm talking emotionally, physically, your life, your health, everything, because it ends up affecting your health and your life because of the stress and anxiety that will create. Respect is the utmost important thing in any relationship of any kind. Family, romantic, friend, any relationship. Respect. If it is not present, that relationship is doomed. I knew my marriage was over inevitably a very, very long time ago. I knew it was. Like 7, 8 years ago. But I wanted to try to make it work no matter how unhappy I was. Because I used to say my happiness didn't matter. I wanted my kids to have their family. I want them to have their parents. I want them to have a fucking home. But eventually, the arguing, the fighting, the disagreements, the feelings became so bad that it was affecting my children negatively to a point where my kids would literally say, I can't wait for you guys to break up so you can be happy, Dad. And that's crazy. And that was when I was like, you know what? You're right. I'm doing this because I'm thinking it's the best thing for you guys to ensure your happiness. But all in all, your children will not be happy if they know that their parent is not happy. And you may think that they can't help, but they can, man. They can. Your kids are very intuitive with you. They came from you. They are you. Like, your children are you. They know. Like, you know, a dog, or you're most of the time a dog. When you're sad, they come up and they give you love, and you're like, oh, buddy, you know daddy or you know mommy's sad. Yeah, they know. Of course they know. And your kids know, too. So make sure you make the right decisions in life. And if respect is not present, it's a wrap. I know it sucks to say, but you got to end it and you got to move on in life. This life is far too short to be unhappy for it. And at some point, your happiness matters. Your happiness matters. But anyway, I don't know why or how I went on that crazy rant, but I hope you got something out of it. And now it's my time to go get to work and do my thing. So I'm going to go get mine. You go get yours. I love you. I love you all. Anybody that supports me, all fucking 60 on a whatever it is. I appreciate you. And I hope you're getting something out of this. Not only is it, I hope it's benefiting you, but it does benefit me to do this. Blog it and have a log, you know. One day my kids will be able to watch it. Oh, there's my dad. They'll never be able to forget my voice because it'll always be here. And eventually, when people pass, which we all do, you start to forget their voice. I'm starting to forget my father's voice, who wasn't even around, but he was still my dad. But anyway, that's my time. Go do your thing. We're at about almost 24 minutes, so you got about 5 more minutes cardio. Throw on a good jam and get it in. I'll talk to you. Ciao.